Lonely.
Hi, gang.
Hello.
Why is Bart so small?
Why are you talking to me like that?
He's so little.
Little Bartmare.
Oh, he's got hops.
They wanna see me gone 'cause of my hops.
I've never actually played Little Nightmares.
I was just going to ask. I've seen clips, and it seems like a really cool game.
There's a bitch in like a banana raincoat. And she's running from a oogie.
This is so dark.
It's like
You
a
guys see-
Coraline.
is it supposed to be this dark?
Oh,
Okay.
That
maybe?
do anything for you?
A little bit.
does that little hunched over Bart do anything for you?
Middle-
Yeah, all of The Simpsons is filmed from like perspective shots. So Bart's actually this small in his school.
it's
Everyone
all,
else is normal size.
It's all forced perspective,
Yeah.
like in the original Lord of the Rings films.
You mean how would they make Gimli look short?
Yeah, where they had to set up every shot so that Elijah Wood looked like he was 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
When in reality, he's like as tall as.
He's
He's
He's just standing 20 feet past Gimli.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. So, does this happen in Little Nightmares?
This happens in The Simpsons.
Mrs.
This kind of
Crabapple?
does happen in Little Nightmares, doesn't it? There's a classroom scene.
I don't know, dude.
We might be following the game.
I didn't play that fucking game. I'm not a
I'm
nerd.
familiar with some of the main
Yeah, I only play AAA games.
I only
with
play-
loot boxes.
Like Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed New York, Assassin's Creed goes to...
True.
Assassin's Creed goes to jail. Assassin's Creed scared stupid.
Assassin's Creed goes to camp.
It used to be one of my favorite movies when I was a kid with the milk and the trolls.
Ezio goes to camp.
Miak. Ezio goes to camp. Ezio goes to Africa. Did you guys ever watch Ernest Goes to Africa?
I don't think I should.
It's
Oh, does it hold up?
No.
Does it super totally hold up?
no, that's the worst one by far, and there's a reason no one talks about it.
I'm watching it tonight. You convinced me.
There's a scene where he's
dude, look at
in a
that
river.
Fine ass woman on the wall.
Is that Mrs. Crabapple?
I ought to spank my yellow goat to this. You know what I mean?
That wasn't funny at all, Derek.
I know.
That was a swing in the middle. That was grotesque.
I ought to
made me
spank
sad.
my yellow goat. You know, maybe if I say it 5 more times, it'll make it.
You
funny.
ought to throttle your corn snake to that one.
I ought to pull out my little pink ass and just ram my fucking fist up it.
I think you need to climb on the rope that's glowing in the background next to that.
Like, you shut the
Next to
fuck
that.
up. I want to jack my feet. What did I say
Are you
earlier
trying
that
to-
wasn't funny?
Are
Hold
you
on.
trying to jump into the furnace?
I'm
Like,
trying
what
to jump into this bitch and get some pussy.
Trying to get Sweeney Todded.
You're trying to
Throws that
jump
chick
on
in
the
the
pillows.
Fuck you, dude.
What? There's a scene where what happens in Ernest Goes to Africa?
He goes to Africa.
Oh, he goes to Africa and he's in the Nile River, and there's this awful rubber alligator that attacks him, and for some reason he like shoves his fingers in its nostrils and he pulls them out, and it's like there's this horrible line of mucus that.
This is classic.
And
Ernest stuff.
I remember eating like chicken nugs while I was watching this, and it.
Doesn't he also get mucused by one of the trolls' noses?
Yeah.
Why is he always getting mucused?
He's always getting covered in mucus. Ernest gets covered in a thin
Veil
sheen of mucus.
I love how low res the fucking
Yeah,
alphabet
dude.
thing is that you couldn't have just drawn this yourself.
Jamie, can you edit in the Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty sneaking theme into this clip?
We might as well use this opportunity to learn our alphabet backwards.
Yeah.
In case we ever get pulled
Might as
over.
well use this opportunity to announce our sponsor, BetterHelp.
You better get help.
Yeah, with BetterHelp, you better get help.
Everyone watching right now, get help. Seriously, what do you do? You're watching someone play a video game, like you're just running down the clock. What are you doing?
And by get help, we mean subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah.
Into Green Chef.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and blueapron.com.
Do you remember the episode where it turned out that Principal Skinner was actually like Tanzanian?
Armin Tanzarian.
Tanzarian?
Episode it's some episode in season 9. I think it's called Principal and the Pauper.
Yeah, it's not very good.
No.
I don't like that twist at all.
Some people point to that as the death of the series.
Okay, that's That's a little too far.
Yeah,
Like,
because there was the Ray Romano episode.
there were
that
still
killed the
good
series.
episodes.
There's still sometimes a decent episode, all things considered.
Yeah,
Holy
maybe.
What would you
freaking
do?
hell. What would you do? What would I do?
I would go by that red light. Oh, never mind. I would be
Yeah.
dead.
See, this is why I wouldn't listen to
Okay.
Caleb.
Yep.
These be looking like Framped from Dark Souls. You know
Peter
that? You know the
Peter Frampton.
Peter Frampton from Dark Souls. That serpent that tells you where to go. You know. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And if you hit him, he goes.
He goes Fraggle.
Down a Fraggle Rock. Do you just hit his noggin on that unclean
Oh, it's
toilet?
that hand from Zelda.
Zelda, yeah.
So this is the same guy that made that grotesque game where we murdered
The entire
all the Simpsons
family.
where Ned murdered
Dude,
the
look at these
Simpsons.
PNGs that aren't cleaned up around the edges. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Join the
reference.
Navy.
That's a good reference.
Wait, isn't that the Join the Navy episode?
No, that was different. That's just like when they're going through the crust of the earth and it shows Vishnu like controlling all of Earth and like keeping it balanced.
Does that
with
mean
all
that,
the levers?
that Hinduism is the one true religion?
You didn't know that?
That's what they say.
Yeah.
That is what they
It's
say.
the word around town lately.
If I saw like a pantheon of deities and I had to pick which one I think was the strongest, I'm going elephant for sure.
Yeah. With multiple arms?
Yeah, dude. Goro from Mortal Kombat
Yeah,
and a blue
only
elephant.
as an
I'm like,
elephant?
dude,
Yeah.
yeah, no, yeah, you're
Trunk
fucked.
Goro? Are you kidding? Of course.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
They got everything, baby.
love.
That episode unironically scared me as a kid. The way that
Yeah.
they drew Burns was just really fucking creepy to me.
It Brings Love, Kill It is one of the greatest Simpsons moments. of
Yeah,
all time.
he's bringing love. Don't let him get away.
Yeah. That and the ivory guy that was trying to buy the elephant. And Homer's like, but Lisa, he's got so much ivory already. Why would he want any more? That is one of the most insightful, greatest moments in Simpsons history.
This is so fucking scary.
Yeah.
right now.
Holy shit, this is terrifying. Yeah, he's just dead at. He's looking at me. He is not looking at the character. Oh god, he's got an AOE attack.
Okay.
All right. I feel like we're
I'm
playing
convinced.
League of Legends. It's like using AOE buffs. Are we?
Where are you? Is this a cutscene? Where am I?
I don't know. I'm just trying to jungle right now. Is that a league meme, dude? Jungling? Oh, I am moving. Okay. He fucking exploded me into ragu sauce.
I just saw that. Yeah, I thought that was a cutscene.
All right.
All right, pal.
All right, so that was.
I
a
thought that
boss.
was a cutscene as well. I hope that. Where am
No.
I?
Oh.
Wait, what?
It was meant to be. Okay, it was meant to happen.
Is that a?
Maybe.
Oh, it's like a Dark Souls death. We were supposed to die.
Oh, and this is the overworld.
Oh. Is he pissing out of his ass?
I think it's a leaky pipe.
No.
But yes.
No.
But also, yes.
He's got norovirus or whatever that is.
Dude, my coworker got norovirus like 2 weeks in a row.
How do you get it?
2 different strains. Just he goes to shows and he was hanging out around some dirty people.
Was he pissing out of his ass?
Oh yeah.
Is this like? Are we like taking damage? Is damage ticking away?
No, I got hit by one of his fucking League of Legends AoEs.
I don't see any numbers, so I think we can only take one hit, and then we're just dead.
I believe that is correct.
You are a cot.
Swimming in that
Green.
Baja Blast.
It's like every lake in Minnesota.
Yeah.
This is
All 10,000 of them.
This is not what Baja Blast looks like.
I've never blasted a Baja.
You've never consumed
No,
Baja
I
Blast?
have.
I was gonna say I think I've seen you consume Baja.
Nowadays, if I try to drink that, like there's so much caffeine in it that it makes me nervous and sweaty.
Heart palpitations.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I think you need to hide behind
No,
those.
Yeah, I gotta hide behind the rocks.
I love how I tell you what you need to do, and you're just like, no, I don't think so. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you've always been right.
No, I came to that conclusion on my own.
I guess, I guess, yeah, I got nothing. I was trying to hype myself up, but it just doesn't feel right because I suck so much.
Want to talk about it? Want to unpack that?
No.
All right.
Guys, let's do some self-deprecating humor. We're millennials.
I'm so fat.
We're millennial falcons.
You, I hate you.
We should rebrand.
Baby Yoda. The Mandroidian.
Guys,
Have you seen the latest episode of the Maldroidian?
I don't watch the Meldroidian.
There's a baby.
Pedro's in it,
there's
though.
Baby Yaga's in it.
the Baba Yaga.
The Baba Yaga. This is the way. Stairwares.
Why? What happened in the latest episode?
I assume that that Obi-Wan has mitochondrial cancer or something, and only the Baba Yaga can cure it. I've only seen the prequel movies once each. Didn't they determine that the Force is like...
It's a microscopic bacteria called midichlorian.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
And there's like nothing unique or cool about it. It's just like a random, you could be born with a lot of it. It's like Down syndrome. Like it's just
They just have too
you
many
got a lot of chromosomes,
mitochondrion.
dude. Yeah, you can move stuff with your brain. Will tell you that that's what's happening.
Yeah. Are you gonna... Okay, there's a range to it.
We're free.
Yeah. See, the thing is, like, if that was in a Kojima game, I'd probably be like, oh, perfect, chef's kiss, brilliant. But since George Lucas wrote it, I'm like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Mitochondrians.
Remember
Microfloridians.
when the hard to obtain material in Avatar was named unobtainium?
Yeah. You know what the sad thing? Like, everyone dunks on Avatar. I hate to say it, I kind of like those movies.
I tried to watch the first Avatar movie 3 times and fell asleep every time.
Wasn't your father one of the guys that got depressed because of Avatar?
Me?
Yeah.
My dad never watched it.
Okay, someone I know, their dad was one of the guys. Do you know about like the phenomenon of people becoming like clinically depressed after seeing Avatar?
No,
I
but
think
this
you
sounds,
told me
this
about
sounds
this
amazing.
because their lives can't be like that.
Yeah, because they couldn't live on Pandora. Like it actually
Oh, did
made
it-
people like really
Did it
depressed. Like it was a
trigger
phenomenon.
some longing in them to like reject modern life and go live and be close to nature?
I
with-
think it
with
was
the good
basically
people?
that, but they couldn't accept that that's what it was. They were just like, I want to live on Pandora.
Oh.
And someone I know, their father actually...
That is utopia. We are so far from it.
Yeah, someone's father I know was deeply affected by watching Avatar, and
I mean,
I really fucking love that.
yeah. I mean, we've all had those feelings, you know, watching like some sort of movie where you're like, man, I wish reality was that, but it never will be, you know?
That's how I felt watching The Brave Little Toaster. I was like, I wish that my appliances cared for me.
That's how I felt with BioShock. I want to live in an underwater aquarium.
Yeah.
I want to live in SeaWorld.
Yeah.
Oh, life would be
Caleb,
so
the
good.
resident libertarian of our show.
Yeah.
is like,
Oh,
man,
yeah, without all the
Yeah.
Ayn Rand stuff.
No, Caleb's
But-
like, oh God, I would love if healthcare was out of a vending machine. And then someone just said,
Kind of would.
yeah. Someone just said, come back when you have some money, buddy, as you're dying of cancer.
Welcome to the circus
Some
of values.
Yeah.
Come back when you got more money.
Is that Mo Sislak back
sure
from the
is.
It's
dead?
trying to be. It's trying to be, Mo.
Ay caramba.
Oh, Bumblebee Man.
Who's that? Is that Troy McClure?
No, that's Lionel Hutz.
Oh. Gloiben. Who's next? Is that Mayor Quimby? He's got the
Yes.
sash on. I suppose I could just look at the...
That's what I...
Frank Grimes didn't even bother coming out of the grave.
None of these people did.
They are
None.
catching up slowly, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan. Oh!
You might have to...
You might have to bob
Dart.
and weave.
These are canonically all dead characters. That's neat. Oh.
Did Apu actually die?
What?
No, not the ones behind me. The zombies are living characters, but I believe that it's their voice actors have been retired or they have retired those
Yeah,
characters.
I know Apu
Oh.
is not in the show anymore. But
Apu, yeah, they just retired the character.
They
like,
fired him because of his accent.
entirely. I think he's in backgrounds and shit, but they won't
Let him
They
they
won't
talk.
won't let
his
him
voice.
talk anymore, which
I-
is the best thing
they-
to do with a minority character.
I know,
is just
with a marginalized group.
to
Yeah.
just delegate them to the background and not let
it's
them talk.
It's
yeah.
sad. Like Apu actually is one of my favorites.
He's a
Simpsons
phenomenal
characters.
character. He's super funny.
Yeah, he's great.
The rant that he goes on about how Skinner wrote Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
is so fucking
And
good.
the Who Needs the Quickie Mart is one of my favorite Simpsons songs.
I do.
He's on the chimney. Just that's so good.
Let's hurl
And
a
that
bricky
bit,
mark.
that,
Yeah, that's good
that
shit.
bit when he takes a like a 5-minute break from work to go to a party, and he experiences the whole party in 5 minutes.
That's one of the 12 short stories. Oh wait,
Yeah.
it's the rug. It's that rug from that movie.
The Shining.
It's some sort of Twin Peaks.
I'm shining.
I'm shining. Marge.
Hey, I'm shining over here.
Marge. We're shining.
I'm sorry.
Give me your best Homer.
Marge, I'm shining. It's not very.
Damn, dude, that was your best.
I'm doing really old Homer, like
You're
season
doing like
season
Tracy
1
Ullman
Homer.
show
Yeah.
Homer.
Season 1 Homer.
Yeah.
Come here, boy.
Season 1 Homer is such a piece of shit.
Frosty chocolate
Shakes.
I'm gonna go cheat on my wife, boy.
Frosty. I cannot do a Homer.
And
voice
then
at all.
commit suicide.
Every character beat for Homer in the first season is like almost cheating on his wife and then being like, I'm gonna kill myself.
Instead.
I'm gonna but Marge, life is hard. I'm gonna kill myself.
I kind of like that version of Homer better than the current one where he's like developmentally disabled and like a complete asshole that doesn't care about anyone.
Oh my god, the screenshot I sent you of the Netflix preview the other day where it was a preview for a Simpsons episode, a current Simpsons episode, and it's the synopsis is Homer is suspicious of Bart's new Muslim friend. Like those are your new plot lines.
Is that a more
He's suspicious of what?
is that a modern
Yeah, they're
Simpsons
still
episode?
making Simpsons every week or so, I believe. And yeah, that's from season 30, episode 20.
Not good, folks.
God.
Not good.
Oh, that rocks. Homer is suspicious of the number of Jews that died in the Holocaust.
Is it making a Maggie smacking?
Ah!
Is that a puzzle?
Oh man, I didn't want to do puzzles.
I didn't sign up for puzzles. Okay, did you ever play Bart versus the World?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know when you die in that game, in the slaughterhouse level?
Oh, I have never made it past World 2, the ice one, because it's too slippery and it's badly made.
Yeah, that game does suck. But there's an episode where you play as a pig that has Bart's face, and you're like in a slaughterhouse.
No, I never got that far.
And when you die in that level, there's like a cutscene of Homer like eating corn dogs, and then one of them has Bart's face, and he stares at it for like 10 seconds, and then just eats it, and then keeps eating
There are
the corn
cutscenes
dogs.
in that game?
Maybe okay.
Bart versus the World on the NES?
This was a SNES game.
Oh,
Was it Bart?
Okay, it must have been whatever comes after that.
Bart versus the Space Mutants is on the NES.
That
It
I
I
was,
only had an NES.
It
so
was
I
a
know
Simpsons
was...
platformer.
What the
Can you jump?
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, is this like a math problem? I think this is where we stop, boys. I don't
wish
think we're
it
gonna be able to
wasn't.
I don't think we're gonna be able to figure this out.
there might be a hint somewhere.
This is
How many Christmases can one 10-year-old have? How many states have banished your family? Home?
Are these?
Oh, what's their address?
742 Evergreen Terrace.
Okay, so
How many states have banned the Simpsons?
how
So
many?
this is
So
like-
how many Christmas episodes have they done, and then their address?
So they've
But
done,
this is too many numbers.
they've probably
Okay, no, it's not 7.
Yeah. Okay. What season are they on?
Like fucking
God
35.
damn it.
have they had a Christmas episode every season?
I think so.
All right, I'm gonna Google how many Christmas episodes are there of The Simpsons.
Maybe I need Lisa for something. Lisa, help me out. Come on.
Lisa needs braces.
Dental
plan.
Ugh, the AI answer. Why do they always give you a wrong answer at the top now?
God.
There are about 20 Christmas episodes. And then
About.
the real answer is going to be like 43.
About? Like, how can there
Yeah.
be about? Like, we know
Yeah,
there's an exact
absolutely
answer
not.
to that. God.
What on?
Dude, AI is garbage.
Don't say that.
Oh, are you afraid that Rocco's basilisk?
I have nothing to do with what's being talked about right now. I just want that to be on record and
Dude,
abundantly
put me in
clear.
brain
I
health.
love my Alexa.
I want to be in.
Dude, I'm gonna be
hell.
laughing in brain heaven, just getting brain from you in brain heaven.
Let's try jumping on tile 19 for the Christmas episode.
Dude,
for
imagine
Red.
what brain heaven will be like. They'd be like, well, what do humans like? Obviously, they like Jesus made out of shrimp.
No.
They like sexy women with bird heads. They like little children whose birthdays it is. Like, that's all that brain heaven is going to be. So you're just going to be walking down endless streets of gold with like little children saying like, "It's me birthday," but no one will like and share my post because I'm poor. And the kid has like a wheel for a leg and 17 arms.
Oh, this is such a bad time for David Lynch to be dead. He would direct the hell out of
He
that.
would. You guys have seen those Facebook AI posts where it's always like a little mutant child saying like, "It's me birthday," but
No,
I bet I won't get
No,
one
that's
like.
not in my algorithm.
I got literally
No.
no fucking idea what you're talking about.
No, Jamie will edit
And then
in.
they melt.
No, it's always misspelled instead of it's always misspelled as "it's me birthday." I bet I won't get one like, and it's like an Indian child that's horribly mutated, sitting on a piece of cardboard in the middle of the street, and then like 700 million people are like, "Amen, amen, 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 praise be" in the comments.
None of
I-
those people are real people.
I think that they're all bots. I hope
yeah,
so.
They're
it's,
amen
it's
bots.
dead internet.
If they aren't bots, like those people should be peacefully euthanized. Like that's the only.
Oh, Maggie's eyes are all muffed up.
Oh.
Ew.
Yeah, dude. Okay, I have. Oh, do we just have to continue to jump and knock out numbers?
I guess
think-
until we know which one's the real
I think
one.
this is where our adventure ends, boys. I don't see us getting past this.
Can someone get on the horn about little Bartmare's number puzzle? Just
Yep.
look. I want to
do
know
it.
why we're dumb, because this always happens to us. Okay, red. Okay, I figured it out.
What?
I did.
You didn't figure it out.
I did.
You did.
It's the one just the red 18.
Yeah.
I figured it out.
No. So
He's
the
gonna
red one, the red hint was how many Christmases can one 10-year-old have?
Yes.
So there have been 17 then. That's the right one.
Oh, it's an action. What?
Listen, I will make it. I will make it.
I'm still just not understanding what you're understanding.
Just okay. Just hold on. Just shut up.
Okay.
I'm not smelling
doing
what
that.
you're stepping in here, Derek. Did I ever tell you the Arby's story? How I banned myself from an Arby's?
No. Why'd you do it?
Me and a mutual friend of ours were, a long time ago, we decided to go to Arby's at like 10 p.m. And I got into his car.
Okay, that's the solid one for sure.
I got into his car and just everything smelled like shit in there, and we were wondering what was going on. And we get to Arby's, and we order, and we sit down, and that same awful shitty smell is just following us, and we're like, what's going on? And then I look, and there are literal like footprints leading directly to our table. And I look under my shoe, and I just
I look
step-
under the booth.
I stepped in basically like a dog smoothie, like just a completely liquid shit on the way out to the car, and it completely coated the bottom of my shoe, and I was just leaving behind like perfectly shaped, just human footprints.
That's
I coated, put them all over
so
the
now
restaurant.
the smell of a junior roast beef just
Yeah.
makes you think of dog poopy.
Yeah, and I got it all over
That's
the
sad.
inside of his car. Like, it was a nightmare. And I have not gone back to that Arby's since. Like, I actually just power walked out of the restaurant before they could notice.
You kind of did yourself a favor not having to go to
Yeah.
an Arby's anymore, I think.
But let me tell you, the smell
Oh,
of,
but they're so good. The
of
bacon
liquid
cheese.
and, like, horsey sauce and, like, roast beef and cheese, just that together is fucking nauseating.
And Caleb, I gotta say, you're being a champion for Arby's right now. Not gonna take fast food advice from a guy with a sty in his eye. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, it's not shit. You gotta ignore the shit, Jake. You gotta power through the shit. The cheese one is so good. The cheese roast beef is so good.
Pus oozing out of your eye.
The horsey
it's so
sauce.
good.
The horsey sauce.
not to eat the shit.
That's where horsey sauce comes from. It's just sty fluid. It's eye fluid that they just package it up.
Oh, okay. I know all the numbers.
You do?
Yes. It took this man 40 minutes.
Well, no. So the red one's going to be 17. The blue one's going to be, we have to look up that picture and see how many of the states are X'd out.
48.
And it's 48?
Yep.
Okay, because there's only 2 that they haven't crossed out. And then home is 742.
Yes, correct.
So, yeah.
Okay.
But how do I jump to it?
He's going to grab on with his fingies. It's going to be a really close call.
This rules.
This is good game.
This is. It sounds like you're. Okay, you know that smacking sound that Maggie was making?
Sounds like you got wet feet.
It sounds like you're tracking liquid
through an Arby's.
through the Arby's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a girl.
Sick. Okay.
48.
48.
Where is 48? Oh, that's going to be a hard jump. That's going to be tough.
Not if you're good at the game, though.
You're not good.
I don't think we need to worry.
I love this.
Derek wouldn't let us down.
Oh, I was so fucking close, though, you guys.
You
I
made a
was
perfect
so
square.
close.
If you were a troll under a bridge, what would your 3 riddles be?
I think I would just take the riddles that Bilbo used on Smeagol in The Hobbit. Those are the only riddles I have memorized.
How does he get them?
I mean, he eventually just cheats and he says, "What's in my pocket?"
Oh,
And
that's a good riddle.
And then
I don't know.
Smeagol's like, "That's not a riddle." And then Bilbo like puts on a fedora and he's like, "Actually."
What's in my pocket, jackass?
Oh, you got it. All right.
Okay, where's the 742? I don't see it.
742, right in front of Bart currently.
Oh
5
yeah,
spaces
it's just
in.
a dead ass straight
Oh,
jump.
sick.
Yep, hard right. Yeah.
I cannot believe this.
Oh, woo, woo, wee, we did it.
That reminded me of Last Crusade. Remember when Ohio Dave has to
grab on.
he has to know which pieces to walk on. I hate the textures.
I
of their
kind
skin.
of like it. It's got a lot of vertices.
Coraline.
Is that Marge?
In front of me? Oh,
Below
down
you.
there? Sure
Oh
is.
no!
This is less encouraging.
Marge. Marge, I can't do it.
Marge.
Marge.
If it was Hank Hill, you could do it.
Marge. Stop.
Oh my god.
Blessed.
Holy shit. I thought he was eating puss and then she exploded.
Oh,
Derek, if you don't fucking stop.
I can't.
I'm getting real sick of it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck. Dude, I'm going to sneeze again.
No, you're not.
I swear to God.
No, you're not. Manifest it, Derek. Imagine a version of you that doesn't sneeze and peek the microphone. Make it real. Do you know that you can? There are women on TikTok that you can pay
To sneeze and peek.
to the old sneeze.
The
and
old
peek.
little sneeze, you peeky.
I'm peeking.
I'm sneezing.
No, like that you can pay them for them to like manifest things in your life. Like they'll send vibes your way that will
Yes,
get you what you
like
want.
Zoom tarot readings.
Yeah.
that work the same way.
Yeah.
Zoom tarot reading.
Yeah,
I'm-
you can get digital tarot readings from actual
Like-
fortune
And
gypsies.
I know-
Yeah, we severely need mental health resources.
Yeah.
We
And I know obviously, that they can't do that. But the fact that I'm 90% sure that they just take money and they don't actually do a vibe
yeah, I
session,
did your thing.
Yeah,
I
that-
put your spell through.
for some reason that makes it even sadder to me. Like I know it
do
doesn't.
you think if you were in person with someone that
Oh, you idiots.
they could manifest something for you?
I mean, they could just give me the thing that I wanted. That would that would
I
be.
suppose.
Lisa got turned into spaghetti sauce, dude.
Lisa needs braces.
Lisa needs.
She got jibbed.
She got gibbed.
Studio Ghibli.
Studio Ghibli. Studio. Yeah, Gibby.
Studio Gigolo.
Studio Ojibwe.
Studio Bigelow. Male Ghibli.
Male Stu Digolo. I'm f***ing done. This riff sucks.
Studio
this
Bigley.
episode sucks. This game is okay.
Bigly.
You don't like Rob Schneider?
Rob Schneider.
Making copies.
Making copies.
Making copies. Do you think when he was doing those comedies in the early 2000s that were all the same thing, he was just like, making copies? Dude, you're running like Sanic.
Every time he did an Adam Sandler movie. Making copies.
You can do it. God, that was so funny when he said that.
Well, yeah, when he was dressed like a f***ing Ukrainian farmer,
Yeah.
going, "You can do it." Very funny, very good stuff. I also really like how much he hates vaccines.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a true thing about him?
Yeah, he's one of those like guys that like if you say Fauci, he'll like get rabies and become feral. Same with like
Starts bubbling at the gums.
Jim Brewer is like that too. Jim
Oh,
Brewer
God, dude.
had like a mental
Have
breakdown over science.
Have you watched some recent Jim Brewer footage?
Yeah, he f***ing just
Dude
loses
has-
his mind.
The dude has crashed out like harder than any comedian I've ever seen.
Oh God, I love it, dude. There's that one where he's talking about Fauci and he's just going, "Trust the science," and he's getting super
Yeah,
mad.
I've seen that. Like he's like making parrot noises.
Yeah, he can't. He literally can't even think anymore. His
Yeah.
psyche has been
Well,
shattered.
He does that thing that a lot of right-wing comedians do where they like try to make a joke but they're like so angry that they can't even like finish the bit and they end
yeah,
up-
and it just
They
becomes
just start getting mad
Yeah,
and
yeah,
worked
like-
up on sweaty on stage.
they can't do the premise because they're just so f***ing mad.
I didn't know this guy, so I just Google imaged him, and he's got the eyes of someone who's huffed way too much glue.
Jim Brewer.
Yeah.
He was in like
Half-Baked.
Half-Baked and that was like the peak of
He
his
looks
career.
half-baked.
Oh, that was the game.
Thank
We're done?
you.
Yeah, we did
Thank
it.
you, David Mills.
Thank you, David Lynch.
You did it. Everyone thinks you're very powerful.
What? Everyone thinks your sperm count is very high.
Everyone's very
Everyone
impressed with
thinks
you.
that you can leg press at least 800 pounds. Making copies.